Well, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has rolled out sweeping economic and security plans as the country marks its 79th Independence Day. He pledged tax cuts to boost consumption, vowing to protect farmers and urging self-reliance in defence, technology and energy amid trade tensions with the US. Mr. Modi's nearly 2-hour-long address, his longest Independence Day speech, steered clear of directly naming US President Donald Trump. But he stressed that India would not compromise on its agricultural sector, a key sticking point between New Delhi and Washington. He also reaffirmed the nation's opposition to sharing water under the Indus River system, saying it belongs to Indian farmers. That treaty was suspended after April's Kashmir terror attack that killed 26 tourists. India, in retaliation, launched Operation Sindoor in May, targeting what it calls terrorist sites in Pakistan and Pakistan-administered Kashmir. The military conflict lasted 4 days before a truce was reached. Mr. Modi today warning Pakistan that it could be punished for any further or future attacks on India.
भारत ने तय कर लिया है कि न्यूक्लियर की धमकियों को अब हम सहने वाले नहीं हैं। न्यूक्लियर ब्लैकमेल लंबे अरसे से चलाया, अब वो ब्लैकमेल नहीं सहा जाएगा।
Well, across the border, Pakistan marked its Independence Day yesterday, with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announcing a new military force to oversee missile combat capabilities in a conventional war. We have two correspondents with us, Ishan and Garg. He is in New Delhi, Hira Mustafa. She is in Islamabad. But if we could start with you, Ishan. We heard there about the Indian Prime Minister's warning to Pakistan about future attacks. What did he say?
Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in what was his longest ever address on the occasion of Independence Day, dedicated a substantial amount of time on the issue of India's military strikes on Pakistani territory, which New Delhi has said was aimed only at terrorist infrastructure. And the idea was not to escalate any tensions between India and Pakistan. But Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also said that with this military strike, India has drawn a kind of a new red line when it comes to dealing with the issue of terrorism. India has, of course, blamed Pakistan for sponsoring the terror attacks that took lives of 26 people on April 22nd. And New Delhi now says that the perpetrators of terrorists as well as the supporters of terrorists will be dealt in the same way. The indication, of course, is towards Pakistan. This is a charge that Islamabad has denied in the past. What Prime Minister Modi has also said is that the military action that we have seen, it's only being suspended for now. It's not completely over, which means that the truce that India and Pakistan are seeing on their border, that is fragile. Prime Minister Modi has also added that the crucial Indus River water treaty that was suspended after the terrorist attack in Pahalgam will remain suspended, adding that water and blood, of course, cannot flow together. He has said that water from the Indus River, which is hugely crucial for the farmers in Pakistan, belongs to India, and that the previous governments in making that treaty had done injustice to India's farmers. So his speech makes it very clear that the tensions between India and Pakistan are not showing any signs of abating, and that this friction between two Asian countries will remain as it is.
And Hira, just picking up from what Ishan just said, tensions between New Delhi and Islamabad very much colouring the tone of Pakistan's Independence Day yesterday. So how has the country leadership responded to what they've heard today?
Well, absolutely. As Ishan already mentioned this, and we also know that the tensions between India and Pakistan are still running high with regards to the May conflict that happened between the two nuclear-armed neighbors, bringing the two countries at the brink of nuclear war. And with regards to this, we have seen some very strong statements coming from Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif in his address on Independence Day, in which he extended an olive branch to all the political parties of the country, urging them to come together as a united force, as this is a challenging time for Islamabad. Islamabad is navigating tensions with its regional rival, especially India. He also talked about that how Pakistan emerged victorious in its May conflict with India, and how the nuclear capability of the country played an important role in giving Islamabad an upper hand in maintaining deterrence in the region. He also thanked President Donald Trump for brokering a ceasefire between the two countries, and he also said that Pakistan is looking forward to strengthen its relationship with the US, and we have seen same kind of reciprocal statement from the US authorities, in which they have expressed their interest in exploring Pakistan's critical mineral reserves and oil exploration in the southwest of the country, which experts signals that this gives a clear message that Islamabad is looking very closely the evolving regional dynamics, and the important point that stood out from Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's address yesterday was that he has announced a formation of a special force in Pakistan's military with regards to fighting any conventional war if it breaks out in the region. So keeping in view all these developments, the experts who we are speaking to in the capital say that the next couple of months are going to be very critical for both the countries, as tensions between the two countries are still running high.
All right, many thanks, Hira, Mustafa, and Ishan, Garg, giving both sides of that developing story from Islamabad and New Delhi. Thank you.